theoretically end all of human suffering with one generation. More realistically, a few generations, but one is all that is required. Now, here's the catch. The solution is not all that clever. Extinction would end all human suffering. Now, there's a reason I say a generation. When I say extinction, I'm not talking about some numbnuts starting a nuclear war. These paintings have been viewed by undoubtedly thousands of people. Humans have been trying to scare each other through fiction for forever. Old stories of ghosts and monsters, horror films, horror video games. There is a wide repertoire of things designed to scare us. Humans have gotten really good at it too. And despite
they were given 14 days to do whatever was necessary to go from poverty to the opposite of poverty, eventually becoming NASA itself to launch rockets and space stations and blah blah blah. Another option is annihilating themselves with weapons of mass destruction, including the orbital laser drill. Due to this possibly leading to catastrophe, everyone has infinite lives and can team with whoever they pleased. Will they serve or see worldwide peace, or end in nonsensical eradication? Will they obtain increasingly complicated technology using teamwork, or use forced labor from other teams? Can they even hold their own team together, or utterly collapse?
Blitz, I think so very highly of you. I didn't realize you think so low of me.
Brother, what's that?
Alright, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Hell of a Boss is actually a really interesting show to me, because at one point in time, I genuinely thought with everything in me that this was going to be an indie animated show that I was really going to like.
Click, clack. The sound of disruption. And every time you hear it, something ends for you and starts for us. It's no longer just a sound. It's a warning.
Greetings everyone! Ever heard of Cyclic? If you've played modpacks for a while, chances are you've run into it, but often stripped of most of its features or nerfed beyond recognition, and there's a reason for that. In Minecraft modding, balance is everything. Powerful tools and items should come at a cost. In my last video,
yesterday, I asked you, if you had access to the official White House Twitter account, what would you post? Here are your whitest answers. I'm also not going to laugh, because there's nothing to joke about. It's the White House, all right? Have some respect.
Actually, nice. Hey, was my timer not running? Oh no, I think I just reset it out of muscle memory. Or was it not running? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was running.
Every game in the Final Fantasy series gets weird at times, but FF8 might just be the weirdest of the bunch. The difficulty scales as you gain levels, you get a timed salary instead of cash from monsters, and so on. But one thing that many players of FF8 might have missed are the two secret islands on the eastern and western extremities of the map. These islands can only be reached via the Ragnarok ship, and they're called, respectively, the island closest to heaven and the island closest to hell. Though they're placed on two opposite ends of the map, they're very near to each other because the map is spherical and the player can cut across the ocean, heading either east or west. If you happen to be flying by, you wouldn't see anything on them though. However, if you touch down and start walking around, you'll discover that these two islands have some of the toughest random encounters of the entire game. All the monsters there are
and I'm gonna burninate it, and you're ready, and we'll just watch it burn from the outside.
Okay, so I just teleported to you right now.
I'm gonna watch.
What's the plan?
Castle.
What's the plan?
Okay, do you want me to just set fire to the house, or make like a few?
Hold on, let
do
me
you want to do that?
get some footage of this. This is the trees fort. I feel the need to warn you that this is the rising people in the fucking for donations. I'm like, girlfriend's wallets while two spawn. I'm like, hey, this is the game. That's all I've got. Hey, this is
What account just logged in, Storm?
There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, you...
Hail in the glorious name of Satan.
Armory. Maybe one closer. Close enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. You, sir, are getting robbed. You getting robbed, son. Church time. Oh god.
I rickrolled the entirety of Hypixel Skyblock. Okay, it's a vague title, but I promise you, it's a cool story, so stick with me here. It all started 5 years ago. I never told anyone about this, but I actually used to play Hypixel Skyblock quite frequently on a secret alt account. And all things considered, I was pretty stacked. I had really good gear, I manually built a full 240 by 240 sugarcane farm, and had accumulated
On July 26, 2011, a modder going by Kevin opened a post to the official Bethesda forums by writing, quote, "I spent over 2 years working on the
you get the anvil, you get the forge, and then you shimmer the extractinator. You get the anvil, you get shit, I have this one. And you get the extractinator,